Why do students keep failing state assessments in reading and writing? And how can we stop it using cultural responsiveness and the science of literacy? In most schools in Los Angeles Unified, only about a third to a little less than half of students are passing state assessments. My name is Deanna Phenom. I'm the executive director of the Writing School LA, and today we're talking about cultural responsiveness and state assessments. So why are students failing? Students are struggling with the state assessments, not because there's something wrong with them and not because there's something wrong with the state assessment. They're struggling because there's gaps in their skills, foundational skills like phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, and comprehension. Additionally, inadequate vocabulary knowledge, inconsistent instruction, test anxiety, and limited practice or excessive practice with test formats all contribute to the challenges our students are facing with state assessments. I know several students with learning disabilities who have taken state assessments and have been able to score in the 99th percentile. That means their scores were better than 99% of the other students their age and grade level who took that same assessment that same year. I bring this up to emphasize that a student having a learning disability is never an excuse to not provide them with the skills and the learning that they need and are required to receive by law. So how do we stop our students from failing? How do we improve their state assessment scores? Evidence-based instruction. We need to focus on explicit, systematic, sequential instruction in foundational reading skills like phonics and fluency building, including at the middle school and high school levels. Vocabulary development. We need to help students expand their vocabulary. We need to help students expand their vocabulary through contextual learning and daily reading exercises that expose them to not just bigger words, but more uncommon or domain-specific words, like words that are specific to science, words that are specific to history. Distributed practice with test formats. Students need regular but distributed practice in the test formats that they will see on state assessment. Specifically, they need to see the directions that they will be provided for different tasks, and they need to see the kind of passages and question sets they might encounter, and they also need to see the writing tasks that they will see on the assessment. This practice needs to be distributed, meaning spread out over the entire year rather than concentrated during the time right before test periods or provided to students instead of learning other standards that are required for the year. Supportive environment. We can reduce test anxiety by fostering a supportive and calm environment for students as leading up to and as they're taking the state assessments. We can do this by practicing and encouraging a growth mindset, setting goals, and celebrating accomplishments. Writing practice. We need to teach students how to organize their thoughts and how to use this organization of their thoughts to organize their writing. We need to teach students how to respond to different types of text effectively. And most importantly, we need to teach students how to respond to the questions that they're being asked. At the Writing School LA, we specialize in helping students build the literacy skills they need to succeed.